if Daniel Jones and Eli Manning was putting up great numbers as Giants quarterbacks and the team was losing, all right, I would say the other parts of the team are holding the team back, and these two guys are the best reason or the best parts of the team, and if everything else was corrected, they would be a good team. I would say that if that was the case, but that's not the case, not been the case with Daniel Jones and Eli Manning. And it brings me to uh, it brings me to the fact that I think that listen, I'm ready for the Giants to have a black starting quarterback. Okay, the Giants have been around for about 100 years. Okay, nearly 100 years, and I've been through this before. All right, and I'm going to go into it a little more later down the line, but the Giants are the only NFL team in the history of the NFL. All right, them and San Diego Chargers. All right, well, no, they're not now the LA Chargers, and they've been around a lot fewer years than the Giants, even though the Chargers have been around since the '60s. All right, the Giants began in 1920s, but the Giants in San Diego are the only two NFL franchises to never in their history have a black starting quarterback. Okay, all right, and I'm not talking about a backup who may come in for a game to replace the starting quarterback who got hurt. I'm talking about an official starting quarterback, a black quarterback who is officially their starting quarterback. Okay, Giants and the Chargers are the only ones, and I mean, all right. And listen, and this is we know that the quarterback situation, the history of the quarterback, we know that for a long time there was discrimination at the position. Okay, the leader of the team, the face of the team, we know for a long time that society, the NFL, did not want to see a black man as the quarterback. All right, and there were no black quarterbacks in the NFL for years. And when I was a kid, all right, there was like only black quarterback who there was. There were two. All right. I'll tell you the black quarterbacks who were around. All right, when I was a kid, Randall Cunningham, and this is something my dad would always point this out to me and talk to me about it. Of course, Doug Williams, first black quarterback to not only play in the Super Bowl, but he won it that year as well. I went through that before. Okay, and so right, so Doug won in '87, but all right, he 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 was kind of like even though he played early in his career in Tampa Bay for the Buccaneers and was very good, but that was not that good of a team. And then he ended up with Washington, and with Washington he was he wasn't even uh, the officially the black the starting quarterback for the whole season, but he was the quarterback during the playoffs and he won the Super Bowl. Okay, and then after that you don't even remember seeing him much. All right, playing after that. All right, Super Bowl, but all right, Randall Cunningham and Warren Moon. Okay, these were like the only two black starting quarterbacks in the NFL. All right, when I was a kid, and Rodney Peete with Detroit would start. He was starting quarterback every now and then, but he wasn't all that good, so he didn't really last long when he was starting. And then you had Vince Evans. He was like a backup for Oakland. I mean, that was it. All right, and okay, and so now, all right, over the years you've had all right every team in the NFL give a black quarterback a chance to be their starting quarterback, but the Giants and the Chargers, okay, and all right, I'm not I'm not all right coming and saying that all right in the modern era, right now because we know that there was a time, all right, of course, when blacks were not even allowed in the NFL, so there was clear discrimination and racism going on at that point. But okay, so and we know as more blacks, as blacks got opportunity to play in the NFL, there was definitely racism and discrimination with every team towards the quarterback position. All right, so now with the Giants, all right, I'm saying now, okay, so we know at some point every NFL team was racist towards the quarterback position, all right, and not allowing a black to be a quarterback, right? So, but now I'm saying in the modern era now, okay, all right, I'm trying to be fair to the Giants, okay, even though I'm pointing this stuff out, how in about the 100-year history of the franchise, they haven't had one official starting black quarterback, okay? So I'm trying to be fair. I'm not coming out and just, all right, saying, oh, they're racist, they're a racist franchise in the modern era, because we know before the modern era, they all were. But in the modern era, and the reason why, trying to be fair, all right, they have not had a black starting quarterback as their official quarterback, okay, well, let's look at it.